Hey there, this is Chad from Zombie Fight Shark. Welcome to episode 13 of our Complex-1 complete walkthrough and reason. And if you're just joining us, this is the last module of the kind of top half of Complex-1. We have covered all these other modules in the previous episodes. So if you had questions on those, go back to those previous episodes. This one is going to cover the scale and amp right here, which is a pretty important module for reasons that we're going to get into. There's not, looking at it, you can see there's not a whole lot going on. You got an in, you got a level, you got a mount, the knob there, and you got an out. So it seems pretty straightforward, right? You put the thing in, you do the levels, you send it out. Okay, cool. So on a basic level, okay, yeah, there's not a whole lot. This patch here that I've created is I'm using velocity out here to scale the sound. That's where the scale part comes in, because I want it to get louder when I press hard, and I want it to get softer when I play soft. So I'm playing very soft. And that's the use of scale and velocity. Now, of course, this being Complex-1, you can run anything, you can scale stuff any way you want to scale it. So yes, you can use velocity to scale something, but of course you can also use an LFO. Doesn't matter how hard or soft I play, because the LFO is determining the volume of it there. You can use the LPG envelope to scale something. And it's got it, if you missed that episode, it's got its own attack and release here. And if you want to do a combination of things, there's a few different ways you could approach that. But let's say I go out here, I duplicate my signal there, I got a velocity, and then run this guy here. Got to control that volume. So I've got one channel here, I've got it scaled by my LPG envelope, then I've got another channel here where it's scaled by velocity. So again, one more way to do it. I have key going to scale it, so it should be noted that if you scale it with your key, there's a middle point. It's softest in the middle point, in around middle C, and it gets louder at the ends. So it's treating it like a positive and a negative scale. So I'm playing in the middle there, my keyboard. Then if I go to the end, it's louder on the end. If I go to the other end, it's louder on the other end. Go back to the middle, and it's naturally softer. So that's how it treats key to scale. So there's a few examples of ways that you can scale your sounds using scale and amp. The key takeaway here is when you want velocity to matter, you want to play harder and it gets louder, play softer and it gets quieter, then scale and amp, you need to run that into your level and then out from there to wherever you need to run it to. No rules. That is it for the scale and amp. The next episode is going to be on clock and LFO. We're getting here to the bottom and all of these fun little modules, so it's gonna get interesting, and we're coming into the home stretch here, so that'll be a fun one. Like and subscribe if you appreciate this content. Leave me a comment if you have any questions. Thank you very much for your eyes and ears on this. I'll see you next time. Cheers.